In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Dear students, how are you all? I am fine and enjoying the blessing of good health. I hope you are also sailing in the same boat. Dear students, here we are going to discuss paper pattern of English B. On English B paper, question 1 is related to essay writing. Essay writing carries 15 marks and topics of essays are unseen. You are given 3 topics on essay writing and you have to choose one of them to write on it. Descriptive type essays are included in your first term syllabus. Question 2 is regarding to letter writing. It carries 10 marks. Topics of letters are also unseen and the style of letters are informal. Question 3 is application writing. It also carries 10 marks. Topics of applications are also unseen and you are supposed to write an application to the principal. Question 4 is relating to story writing. Story writing also carries 10 marks. Topics of stories are also unseen. You are given a lead sentence to make a story out of it. Question 5 is relating to conversion of tenses. It carries the most 20 marks. 10 sentences are given on your paper and you have to convert them into negative and interrogative. Last question is related to parts of speech. You are given 2 exercises which carries 5 marks each. They are relating to fill in the blanks and pick out the correct part of speech. Thank you. Conversion of tenses into negative and interrogative. Dear students, 3 tenses are included in your first term syllabus. First tense is present indefinite. Second tense is past indefinite. Third tense is future indefinite. We will discuss all these 3 tenses one by one in next slides. Present indefinite. Dear students, it is one of the 12 tenses and we use it to show habits, universal facts, and daily routine. First of all, we will discuss habits. The meaning of habit is something that we do often and regularly. Here are some examples of habits. You always tell a lie. She smokes. He talks a lot. These are actually the habits. The meaning of universal facts is facts mean the truth and universal means for universe. Wherever you are the facts remain the same. Here are some universal facts. The sun rises in the east. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. 2 and 2 make 4. Next we will discuss daily routine. The work which we do every day but in a sequence is our daily routine. Here are some examples of daily routine. I wake up at 6:30 a.m. I brush my teeth twice a day. My uncle goes to office daily. These are the uses of present indefinite. Dear students, here we will discuss the structure or formula of present indefinite tense. That how can we form sentences of present indefinite? This is the structure: subject plus first form of verb plus object and extension. Subject, you already know that subject is a performer of the action. Verb is an action or state. Object on which the action is performed. And in extension, there can be an adverb, an adverbial phrase, or a prepositional phrase. Just follow the example. They play football. Here they is a subject. Play is a verb, first form of verb. Football is an object, and eagerly is an adverb. There is an important rule to be remembered regarding present indefinite tense, which is put s, es or ies at the end of the verb only when the subject is third person singular. Third person singular can be he, she, it, any name or any common noun or a proper noun. Just see this example. He plays cricket on Sundays. Here he is a subject, plays is a verb, cricket is an object, and on Sunday it is an adverbial phrase. Just look at this sentence. The subject is he, that is why there is s with the verb play. I hope you understand it. Dear students, now we will learn how to transform sentences of present indefinite into negative. Look at this structure: subject, do not or does not, first form of verb, and object. Now question is, where we will use do not or does not. Remember, we will use does not when there is s form in the sentence, and use do not when there is base form or form without s. Here are some examples. Example 1 is, he speaks English. Here is s form used, speaks. That is why we use does not with it. He does not speak English. Look at this next example. They come late. Here is base form without s. That is why we use do not here. They come late. They do not come late. Third example. She completes her work. She does not complete her work. Do you know the reason why I use here does not? I hope you know. Look at this fourth example. It rains here. It does not rain here. Rains is S form. That is why does not is used in negative sentence. We reject your offer. Reject is not S form. That is why we have used here do not. We do not reject your offer. And one thing in the last. When you use does not, don't use S form with it. Like in the example, he does not speak English. He does not speaks English is incorrect sentence. So remember, don't use S form with does not. I hope you understand it. Dear students, now we are going to convert the sentences into interrogative sentences. To convert into interrogative sentences, we have to follow this formula. First of all, we will start the sentence with do and does. Then there is subject, then first form of verb, and in the end there is subject with a question mark. Here are some examples. They recite the Holy Quran. Again you have to look at the verb. If there is form without s, you will start the sentence with do. Do they recite Holy Book? His father deals in electronics. Does his father deal in electronics? Does is used because there is form with s. Look at this example. The fisherman catches the fish. Does the fisherman catches the fish? Or does the fisherman catch fish? Which is correct? I hope you know that does the fisherman catch the fish? Because whenever you use does, don't use s form with it. Next example is Sir Hamza scolds us. Sir Hamza is a singular noun, so s form is used with it. And if there is s form, you will use does in the beginning of the sentence to make it interrogative. This is the last example. We think bad about you. Do we think bad about you? Do is used because the form is without s. Dear students, I hope you have understood the concept that how can we convert positive sentences into negative and interrogative. If you have understood, you are going to score high in your paper. Past indefinite tense. We use it when an action happened in past. She ate an ice cream. Let's say she went with her friends for a shopping and ate. After coming from the shopping, they decided to take ice cream. So she and her friends ate ice cream. And now they are at home. So in this story, we are showing that the action of eating ice cream is not happening right now. This action happened in the past. So whenever we need to show any action which happened in past, we use past tense. Let's discuss which form of verbs do we use in past indefinite tense. The structure of this tense is subject, second form of verb, and object. There are some examples. I went to school. She ate ice cream. We finished his homework. Here, went, ate, and finished are second forms. So, in past indefinite tense, we have to use second form of verb or past tense of verb. Now we will learn how can we convert past indefinite tense into negative. We just have to put after subject did not, and while using did not, we will use first form of verb. Look at these examples. I did not go to school. She did not eat ice cream. We did not finish his homework. Just look at the examples and observe that when I used did not, I did not use past tense of verb. Instead, I used first form of verb. Next, interrogative sentences. For interrogative sentences, we will start the sentence with did. After starting the sentence with did, we again use first form of verb. Look at these examples. Did I go to school? Did she eat ice cream? Did we finish his homework? So in these all examples, I started the sentence with did and used first form of verb. So when there is second form, you will use to make it negative did not, and for converting it into interrogative, you will use did. I hope you understood. Future indefinite tense. We use future indefinite tense when an action will happen in the future. For example, let's say tomorrow is Sunday and your friends are going to see you and you also want to go with them. So you call them and say, hey, I will come with you. So this is future tense because right now you are at your home and the action which is going to see will be happen tomorrow. So in this way, whenever you want to tell any action or work which will happen in the future, we will use future tense. Let's discuss how to form its affirmative sentences. Its structure is subject, will shall, first form of verb and object. Look at these examples. I shall install windows. He will make cakes. It will kill mosquitoes. Here is a confusion. You will think there are two modal verbs and what you have to use. So do remember, with I or we, you are supposed to use shall, and with all the other subjects, you will use will. There are some conditions, but you will learn in higher classes. How to convert future indefinite tense into negative. So it is very simple. You have to just put not after will and shall, and verb form will remain the same. I shall not install windows. He will not make cakes. It will not kill mosquitoes. Interrogative sentences. We will start the sentence with will and shall. And of course, verb form will remain the same. Shall I install windows? Will he make cakes? Will it kill mosquitoes? I hope you understand how can we convert affirmative sentences into negative and interrogative. Goodbye for now. See you in next video. Thank you very much.